Welcome back to Turner's Takes. Batch for Sports Never Ends at the Buzzer. I'm Jake Turner. Well, I want to dissect the Saints and the Panthers game, and I got some words for the Saints. What the hell is wrong with you? I'll tell you. This is why I made a main name, and here's why. One, they miss Greg Williams. I like Steve Spagnuolo. He's a good defensive coordinator, but it's going to take a long time for this team to gel. Two, no Sean Payton, out for the year. No Joe Vitt, out for 8 games. No Mickey Loomis, GM, out for 8 games. How are they supposed to bring in players when they don't have a competent front office? Well, how is Drew Brees supposed to stay in sync when he has nobody to help him? This is a big problem right here. The Bounty Gate was a killer for the Saints this year. This is why they're going to be one of the worst teams in the NFL this year. I love the Saints. Seriously, I respect and love this team. But without your head coach, you're not going to win many games. Now, the Panthers took full advantage of that, and they did a great job. They did not only throw the ball to Steve Smith, but they also threw it to Brandon LaFell. He had 90 yards. He looked great. They also had a great balance of run and pass. We saw D'Angelo Williams and Jonathan Stewart pound that rock a few times. Then we had Steve Smith have a big-time long run on a pass, and then LaFell. And, I mean, it just, list goes on and on. They just looked great. Cam Newton was running the ball a few times. I'm just going to do Michael Irvin's impression here for a second. Cam. I don't know why I like that, but I can't get enough of Michael Irvin's impression here. But the thing about it is Cam Newton actually listened to the critics and actually took advantage of this, and he looked great. Rushing touchdown, a few passing touchdowns, he looked pretty good. And even though Drew Brees brought him right back in the game and made it 35-27, this was no contest. The Panthers dominated this game. And kudos to Sean McDermott. Actually getting this defense to play 60 minutes of football and actually looking not half bad, really. Seriously, they were knocking down passes. They were rushing Drew Brees. There was one where it looked like they wanted to make a wish on Drew Brees' body. It was creepy. But that's the way the Panthers were. Charles Johnson knocks down a few balls. He throws Drew Brees around like a rag doll. This is what I'm talking about. This is why the Panthers will definitely go 10-6 and even be able to contend for that coveted award in the NFC South. Falcons, watch out. The Panthers want to play some football. They're tough, but that was only for one game. Is the team from week 1 going to show up, or is the team from week 2 going to show up? Only time will tell. But the Panthers win this one 35-27 over the Saints. Saints got some work to do. They're 0-2. Oh my goodness. How I would hate to be a Saints fan, or as I like to call it, the Aints. If you got any comments or concerns, go to Turner's Takes at yahoo.com. And please shout out to me at the Facebook page, Turner's Takes. Until next time, this is Jake Turner saying, Batch for Sports Never Ends at the Buzzer. Have a good night.